Hello, my name is Sojin Moon, and today I'm going to talk about the book The Martian and about its science. First, I'm going to talk about the book Martian, and secondly, I'm going to do some fact checks about the story of The Martian. Firstly, The Martian is the first book of Andy Weir's space trilogy with Artemis and Project Hail Mary. To know the story of The Martian, we have to discuss about Ares mission. So Ares mission is basically sending people to Mars, and it's a project of NASA. So if there is Earth and Mars, there's spaceship Hermes. So astronauts go up to Hermes, and this Hermes spaceship all the way to Mars, and astronauts descend using MDV Mars Descended Vehicle, and they explore the area of the Mars, and they go back up again to the Hermes, and that Hermes goes back to Earth, and astronauts return to the Earth. However, Mark Watney, botanist who participates in Ares 3 mission, is left on Mars, and he struggles to survive for almost 2 years. So this is our Mark 1. The reason he is left on Mars is because of the massive dust storm. So the fastest storm in Mars is 60 miles per hour, almost 96.5 kilometers per hour. However, Mars's atmosphere is only 1% as dense as Earth. So which means if there is 100 air molecules in the Earth's atmosphere, there's only one air molecule in the Earth's atmosphere. However, the wind transverses its force using the air molecules. So, of course, on Earth, if its power is 100 F, in the Mars's atmosphere, the wind's force is only 1 F, which means it can never blow someone like Mark Watney, who is a strong, regular manhood. So this can never happen. This is the most shocking fact check I prepared, because if there was no massive dust storm, this story can never ever happen. Second fact check, page 41, how Mark Watney makes water. So Mark Watney makes water using hydrazine, which is chemical used in rocket fuel, and oxygen from Mars's atmosphere's carbon dioxide, or CO2. So he gets hydrazine from leftover fuel from MDV, which I said before. Hydrazine is made with 2 nitrogen molecules and 4 hydrogen molecules. And oxygen, how he gets oxygen, as I explained before, he gets it from Mars's atmosphere using oxygen concentrator, which is a machine that separates oxygen from carbon dioxide in this book. And as you can see, water is H2O, so you can absolutely get water from hydrazine and oxygen. So this can actually happen. So this fact check number 2 is the most useful fact check that you can use when you are trapped in the Mars. Now, final fact check, page 242, about the duct tape. So this duct tape, known as chung tape in Korean, it was invented during World War II to serve at the military, and nowadays it is used to fix the pipe or the ducts. And in the book Martian, he uses it to fix his spacesuit. So I wondered if this can ever happen, and I also wondered if this duct tape is that strong to fix the spacesuit. So I researched, and I got an information that actually an Apollo 13 mission where a miracle happened and everyone survived during a disaster. Astronauts used duct tape to fix their spaceship, and duct tape actually saved their lives. So this can actually happen, and this is the most interesting fact check I prepared, because who actually thinks that this duct tape can fix spaceship? And I'm sure you thought like that. Before I move on to quiz, does anybody have any question about this book or the slide I prepared? If there's no question, I'm going to move on to quiz. Firstly, what made Mark Watney left on Mars? And secondly, is it possible? So Mark Watney is left on Mars because of the massive sandstorm. And secondly, it is not possible due to Mars's thin atmosphere. Lastly, what did Mark use to get water? He used hydrogen and oxygen to produce water. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and I'll see you on my next presentation. Thank you for listening to my presentation.